name is Polly Petrarch, and Mrs. Hatfield has asked me to tell you a little bit about the fall of the Roman Empire. So, what I would like you to do right now is take out a piece of paper and a pen, because you all know that Mrs. Hatfield hates pencil, and you can title this Reasons for the Fall of Rome. Now, while I am talking, I would like you to take some notes on the main reasons for the fall of Rome. I will tell you that there are 5 different categories that you will need to take notes in. The first category is economics. The second category is society. The third category is agriculture. The fourth category is military. And the final category is politics. For each category, you should write down the main ideas that you hear. If you get behind, go ahead and rewind my presentation. Here we go! At its height, Rome was quite possibly the greatest empire of all time, and while we, the historians, generally mark the date of 476, yes, write that down, 476 is the official date of the fall of Rome, things started to fall apart much earlier than that. In fact, they started to fall apart at the end of the 2nd century. So what were the details that led to the fall of Rome? Well, first, there were economic problems in the empire. Once Rome stopped expanding, they stopped getting new riches from conquered countries. Rome had grown accustomed to a certain way of life, and without new riches coming into the empire, money became scarce. In order to get new money, Rome started taxing its citizens. As you can imagine, the citizens were not happy at all about this. Taxes drove many more citizens into poverty, which made them very unhappy Romans. In addition to high taxes, many Romans became unemployed. This in turn led to even more poverty. Another reason that Rome needed so much money was to pay their soldiers. When the soldiers didn't get paid, they refused to do their job. And when soldiers don't do their jobs, problems start happening. A second problem, you should now be changing to the second reason for the fall of Rome. That's right. Put number 2. The second problem that Romans faced was a diminishing of their social structure. The poorer the Romans became, the less interested they were in education. You could say that a once highly engaged society became ignorant. No one seemed to care anymore. Because of hunger and poverty, the spirit of the Romans had been broken. The third reason for the fall of Rome, have you changed to the third reason yet? Had to do with agriculture or farming. Because Rome had so many people, they were constantly using their fields. After a while, the fields became unproductive and did not provide enough food. Also, because they had so many slave laborers, they never learned any new farming techniques. And let's be honest, the slaves really didn't want to work very hard for their Roman captors. The fourth reason, 444, number 4, have you changed to the fourth reason? The fourth reason that helped cause the fall of Rome was problems with the military. Over time, the soldiers became very undisciplined. They did not listen to the emperors. Their only loyalties were to their particular generals. The military also faced overwhelming invasions from every part of the empire. Eventually, Germanic rebels and Huns would take over the magnificent city of Rome. The fifth and final straw that broke Rome's back was a political one. Average citizens were no longer as loyal to the emperors as they once were. Emperors were greedy and only worried about getting richer. The common citizens did not trust them. Another political problem for the Romans was the fact that they never figured out how to peacefully exchange power between one emperor and the next. In fact, between 235 and 285 AD, there were more than 20 emperors. It seems the emperors didn't even trust themselves. So, my dear students, I hope you have listened well, and I hope you have taken copious notes. If you missed any part of this, please go back and listen again. This is Polly Petrarch saying, have a great day!